Oh, hello everyone. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas, or Hanukkah, or whatever. We have now reached the end of the year. And yes, you know what that means. Time to make a list for the top 10 most anticipated movies of next year. Let's just sit back, relax, and take a look at my most anticipated movies of 2022. Okay, first things first, we have to get into the honorable mentions. So for our honorable mentions, I've got the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Yep, you heard me right. This movie is either going to be a train wreck or the best thing ever, and I'm excited for both. If it's bad, I get to see more great Chris Pratt memes. If it's good, then I get to go see a good movie. All in all, it's a win-win for me. Also, this movie proves that Chris Pratt will voice everyone to ever exist until the end of time. Alright, now we're in the meat and potatoes of it. Let's go. Number 10. So this is embarrassing. To quickly explain, I had Keanu Reeves' John Wick as my number 10 here. That was my number 10, and that movie just got delayed yesterday to like a full year. So I'm just here to pick a new top 10. So, or not a new top 10, but rather a new number 10, you know. I'm really tired, so this is not a lot of energy going into this. Okay, what movies are coming out? What movies are coming out? 2022. Oh my god, I did not prepare. I gotta look this up, 1 second.
5 minutes later.
So, I guess the new number 10 is Aquaman. I guess there's not really much to Aquaman 2. Like, there's no trailer, there's a little bit of set photos. But I think what people have to understand is that, like, I really liked the first Aquaman movie. It's really good. That movie's dumb. That movie's stupid. But guess what? A dumb and stupid movie can still be pretty entertaining. For example, the Fast and Furious movies are the dumbest movies I've ever watched. But guess what? I love them. I love them. I think Jason Momoa was really good as Aquaman. It's a kind of a different take, and it's a cooler take on Aquaman. Because, fun fact, everyone thinks Aquaman is lame. So, you have to get this cool, like, muscular, like, super cool, bearded up. He's got super long hair. He's a surfer dude. Gotta get that guy to play Aquaman, and he's a good choice. He's a really good choice. The only reason I would, like, the only thing I don't like about this new Aquaman is, like, you know, Amber Heard's in it, and nobody likes Amber Heard anymore. Like, we all know that, right? Like, we still don't like her, do we? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't like her. So yeah, number 10 is Aquaman 2. What's it, like, the Kingdom, Lost Kingdom, something called that, something? I don't know. I like the first Aquaman movie. I think it's actually really good. It's a really, really good movie. James Wan is a really good director. Like, his style and his, like, the way he does long takes. Oh my god, I love long takes, and I like the long takes in his movies. That's why I like Aquaman so much, honestly. Sorry if I sound so monotone right now, but I just woke up and just realized while editing that this movie, like John Wick 4, got delayed, so I had to, like, you know, put something over top of my number 10 and make a new number 10. And everyone's still sleeping, so that's why I'm quiet. But yeah, to finish it off, Aquaman 2, number 10. It's a good movie. I'm excited. Coming out at the end of this next year, so I'm pretty excited. And yeah, get on with the rest of the better edited video. Okay, now we're at number 9, and the movie we got here is Uncharted. Now, I was amongst the type of people who weren't very excited to see this movie. I mean, I'm a big fan of the games, and just kind of the casting in this movie was really off, and I just wasn't very excited. I don't know about everyone else, but after seeing the trailer, I was like, oh, this actually looks pretty good. Even though I have mixed feelings about director Ruben Fleischer, I gotta give him props, because, I mean, this movie just looks like the games. Like I said, I love the Uncharted games. They are some of my favorite video games of all time. So when I see the whole plane scene from the third game in the trailer, well, like the McDonald's slogan goes, guys, I'm loving it. The thing that worries me the most is I'm not getting really big Sully and Drake vibes from Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland. But, you know, I'm not going to base their performances on 2 minutes of the film that I seen in this trailer. So yeah, I'm hyped for this movie. I love the games, and I love adventure movies. So, as Jay-Z would say, on to the next. Number 8. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. This one is really, really tough. I like the first movie enough, and I like the character in the MCU, but it is not going to be the same without Chadwick, you know? But, you know, Ryan Coogler's back, and he's a really good director, so I'm still interested to see what they do with the movie. But honestly, I'm not even sure if this movie is going to come out this year. I'm going to try not to get into Letitia Wright and how stupid she is for not getting vaccinated. But, yeah, this movie's been delayed for over a month now. I mean, for God's sakes, no one even likes Letitia anymore. Please don't make her Black Panther. Make M'Baku Black Panther. Let's start that hashtag. Hashtag make M'Baku Black Panther, everyone. Hashtag it on Twitter. But yeah, I like Black Panther. I'm sad that Chadwick's not going to be in this movie, and I'm sad that he passed in general, because he's such a great person. And, but it's a Marvel movie, and I feel obliged to see it, and I hope they do it right by Chadwick. Number 7, bitches, Indiana Jones 5. So as of writing this, we know very little about this movie, but I'm still hyped as fuck, dude. I mean, it's Indiana Jones, guys. Like, come on. Raiders is on my list of, like, favorite movies of all time, so it should come as no surprise that I'm still super hyped for Indiana Jones 5. Is Steven Spielberg out? Yes. But we got James Mangold replacing him, and I love James Mangold. I mean, he made Logan, aka the first movie to actually make me cry in theaters. Fun fact. And yes, Harrison Ford is, wait, let me look that up. He's 79 years old? Holy shit. Yes, Harrison Ford is 79 years old. But I have the feeling that this is going to be more of a handing down the torch to maybe the new Indy, and also based on some set photos, it looks like they're going to be going back into Indy's past. So yeah, still super hyped for this movie. I can't wait to see what James Mangold does with Indiana Jones 5. So number 6, The Flash. I'm going to be honest, when I heard that they were doing a Flashpoint movie, I wasn't super hyped. I think I watched too much of the Flash TV show, and it kind of made me not like the character anymore. But then, they tell me that Michael Keaton is coming back, and, you know, I was getting a little intrigued. Then they showed me the little teaser, and I was like, okay, you've pulled me in, movie. Show me what you got. Now, I still don't think that Ezra Miller is great as Barry Allen. But, you know, he could prove me wrong. You know, I've never seen him in a full movie, so maybe he'll prove me wrong. And also, when I see Michael Keaton in the Batsuit, I might just cry. So, yeah, pretty hyped for this movie. Well, we're halfway through the video right now, and I'm actually getting a little bit tired. So, we're going to take a break, and here's a little dumb video that I just made. Enjoy.
Looks like I'm your Christmas present this year.
Wasn't that delightful? This cocoa is scalding hot, and I just burned my mouth. But, on to number 5, I guess. Holy fuck. Really hurts. Number 5 is Lightyear. Lightyear looks so rad, and I know I'm not the only one to think that. And beyond! I mean, everything in this trailer that they showed looks so good. We get to see Buzz with hair, which has already started some hilarious memes. I like that Pixar is able to make fun action-adventure movies, and realize that not every single one of their movies needs to be an emotional ending that makes everyone cry. Don't get me wrong, I love those movies, and they're some of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. I'm just kind of happy that I get to see a Pixar movie that's just a fun action-adventure movie featuring Buzz Lightyear, who is just one of my favorite fictional characters growing up. So yeah, Lightyear is number 5, and I'm super hyped to see what Pixar has to do with this one. Alright, I honestly don't have much to say about number 4, so this could be quick. Number 4 is Thor, Love and Thunder. Let's just get some facts out there. Ragnarok was one of the best MCU movies, and Taika Waititi is one of the best directors working today. So yeah, Love and Thunder is definitely a film that I'm looking forward to. Thor is at his most interesting phase yet in the MCU. He has given up his throne after realizing he was never meant to rule, and he has lost everyone who he has ever cared about. And now Jane, one of those people, is coming back into his life. I'm just interested to see what emotional reaction we get from Thor in this movie, and I really want to know how this story plays out. Alright, now we're at the top 3. So, number 3 is Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness. Now I'm gonna say one name, and it should explain everything of why I'm so hyped about this movie. So here it goes. Ready? Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi is directing this movie. Like, holy shit, dude. I love Sam Raimi. You're telling me that the man that made the Spider-Man movies that I grew up with is making the new Doctor Strange movie? Hell yeah, I love that. As of writing this, there is no trailer and not really any set pictures of this film yet, but I'm still super hyped. The idea of Doctor Strange going into the multiverse gives way for so many interesting cameos, and to add Sam Raimi to the mix is just the cherry on top, honestly. I just hope that Marvel Studios gives Sam total control, so we get to see his vision on the big screen again. So now we're down to the last 2, and honestly, these 2 could both be number 1 because they look so good. But number 2 is The Batman. I won't lie and say that I didn't think Robert Pattinson was the right choice for Batman when he got cast, but immediately after the first trailer, I knew that this was going to be a sight to see. I feel like Matt Reeves just understands Batman. Like, he knows that Batman doesn't kill, he fights for justice, and more importantly, he understands that Batman means something different to everyone. This movie isn't showing what Batman means to other people. It's supposed to be what Batman means to Matt Reeves. And for Matt Reeves, Batman is one of the world's greatest detectives and is someone who's always on top of everything. That is why he's making this gritty crime noir drama. And I think that his take on Batman is just an interesting one and one that I can vibe with, if you know what I mean. I don't like using this term because I feel like it's joked about too much, but I have to say it. This is cinema. That is the best way to describe what this movie looks like. We have made it, guys. We have made it to my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2022. Maybe you can guess what it is. I mean, if you know me well, then you could probably take a good guess and you could probably get it right. You know what? I'll give you a minute to take a guess and guess what my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2021 is. Put your guesses in the comments below so I know what your guesses were, so I can read them after I put this video up. For now, as you take the time to comment, here's a video of me eating some apple slices. Enjoy. Alright, here we are. My number 1 most anticipated movie is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. The first look for this movie was literally just released and it looks so awesome. First of all, the original Spider-Verse is literally my favorite film of all time. Honestly, I don't even know where to start here. The fact that they just decided to age up the characters is something I always appreciate when they do an animation. Plus, the animation itself is still amazing. The one thing that I was worried about when they announced this movie was how were they going to one-up themselves with the animation? To have every new universe in this film be animated in a new style is really genius, if you ask me. I mean, we only see 2 universes in this little first look, but hot damn does it look spectacular. I just can't wait to see what the Spider-Verse crew has in store for the sequel to one of my favorite movies of all time. So that was it, guys. That was my list of the most anticipated movies of 2022. If you want, you can hit me up on Twitter at Spencer.G and let me know what your most anticipated movie of 2022 is. But yeah, hope everyone has a great new year, and remember, like and subscribe. Is it over? Can I go now? Thank you.